Taurus, hi, how's it going? Let's do a quick reading for you to see what's going on. Taurus, Sun, and Rising, or if you have major placements for Taurus, this is going to be a love read. If you're not in love or have someone on your mind, that's all right. We'll get you next time. Of course, you're welcome to stay and watch, or you don't necessarily have to be in a relationship for this read if there's someone on your mind. But this is for somebody that has a person they're thinking of. That makes sense. How will Taurus know that this is the person that we're talking about? How will Taurus know that this is the person that we're talking about? This is somebody who could be a fire sign or an Aquarius. Taurus. This is somebody who has a really good time in life in general with the Four of Swords here. This is definitely like a teammate, and this is somebody who feels like they're a really good friend. This is somebody who is a really good friend. And with the Four of Wands, it's the stability of home, of teammate. This is somebody that might light you up in a lot of different ways regarding your views on life might be very similar. So this could be a very easy, someone who's very easy to love, someone who's very easy, charismatic, maybe even somewhat sexually fluid. And this is somebody who is very spiritual. This is somebody who has singular hopes and singular dreams. This is someone who can kind of walk their own path. This is somebody who is hoping for healing. This is somebody who's hoping for reconciliation. This is someone who's hoping for something magical to happen. So this is someone who really believes in like spirituality, themes of like, I don't know. I mean, they are in a desert in a tent. It's giving some kind of Burning Man vibes. Doesn't have to be. But this is someone who's hoping for something, some sort of healing, some sort of answer, some sort of guide. And if they feel like it's coming soon, or they're figuring out how to make that happen. So this could be with you. This is kind of how you'll know who this person is. It could be that you're not with this person right now, but they are hoping to pull you in closer to them. Taurus. Okay, putting those cards back. I want to know what you feel. How does Taurus feel about their person? How does Taurus feel about this person? Taurus, you feel like Interesting. This is really interesting, Taurus. You feel towards this person the Five of Wands. So how you know who they are is the Four of Wands and the Star. It's how you'll know who I'm talking about. How you feel towards them is the Five of Wands and the Two of Wands. It's almost as if so we have a lot of fire energy here on the board. You feel like you want someone to work for it, not just hope for it. Like you feel like, maybe even like there could be competition, or I get a little bit of insecurity, and you want someone to really put in the effort to come toward you. You really feel, I feel like there's someone across the way from you that you think about. But I also feel like you keep in mind two perspectives at once. I get at some times that you set this person down, you set the idea of this person down, and you work to focus on yourself and what your dreams and your goals are. Maybe because you feel like there's so much intensity around what this connection could be. These are just intuitive hits. Like you almost have to set it down because it feels too hot to touch, and maybe you feel as if there's a lot of competition around this connection, and you definitely would need to be shown. So I get that you sometimes you put it out of your mind to really focus and think about your own path forward. But there is longing. There's longing, but it's almost like you have to ignore it because it's so strong. And you have a lot of different competing emotions or passions, and it feels overwhelming at times, this connection, this relationship. You feel like everyone's vying for it, and you don't know where you stand. At the same time, by putting it down, I feel like it actually makes this person and others feel this way about you. So it's so interesting, the very thing that you fear in terms of like this, would I be enough? Would I have to compete? I don't think I could compete. It's overwhelming. You put it down. You focus on your life. You focus on your goals. It actually puts other people in this state. It's like, it's too much. You don't want to compete. And by not competing, other people want to step in and compete for your attention, for your love. Okay, so we have an idea of who your person is. How does Taurus person feel about Taurus? You want action. You want action. You want active. You need to be shown. But your desire is very much there for this person. You have to set it down. Okay, now for them, their feelings toward you, their feelings towards Taurus. Why is the Seven of Swords here? Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles, please. I'm dead about this. I'm so dead about it. Get out of here, Taurus. Get out of here. Don't talk to me for the rest of the day. Just kidding, you can. You can. Okay. Taurus. So how they feel about you is that they can't find you. You have gone. You have gone. They feel like you disappeared. You made an exit. And they would have no clue. This person would have no clue, I think, that you hold some sort of hope for them, that you even hope that they would take a risk. When I clarified the Seven of Swords, I got the Fool. Basically, what they see is somebody, how they feel about you is that you're highly independent, you're in your own world, you take risks, you lean into things in life, but that you're hard, they can't pin you down, they can't find you. And I feel like you're trying to leave them some hints. But let me tell you how they feel about you is they want to show you. They feel about you that you are their little Taurus sun. You are their little, they feel that you are perfect. They feel that you do something to them that they can't explain, and they want to make a move. And it's so interesting because, you know, we have this competition, and then we have the Emperor here, and they're not gonna compete in this way. Although I think you evoke that in them, they're gonna be very strategic, and they're gonna, this is someone who's very mature. It's like they found you. They found you. Like something they had been hoping for. Like maybe they had just been like living and partying, and they have friends, and they have maybe even with the Four of Wands, I mean, maybe they're even, I don't know, maybe they're married. I don't know. They're a deeply spiritual person, because we had the Star. Healing is important to them. And it's almost like they found you. Maybe when they were least expecting it, I don't know if you zoomed in and zoomed out, if you communicated and then left, if you bring this freedom that they didn't know that they could have or that they wanted. But now, like, something about the way that you move puts this person into like planner mode. I feel like they see you, they want to offer something tangible, they want to be smart about it because they feel like there could be competition. And it's so interesting because you feel like for them, you feel like you can't compete. Why do I feel like, can you tell me more about Taurus's feelings? Because I feel like you feel overwhelmed and desirous, but not wanting to give too much of your power away. But whatever you're doing is showing this person who you are, and they love who you are, and they're getting real strategic. I get like in the quiet. It's not even just like a hoping, it's a wanting to take an active step, which is something that you have wanted. You've wanted something to be shown. Okay, I gotta go soon. Tell me more. Sorry, I gotta pull a card here. Get focused. The Three of Cups just came out. Tell me about the Three of Cups. There's definitely something about astrology in these cards with the Star and the Three of Cups. I don't know, this looks like the Small Dipper or something. You want a decision to be made. Okay, Three of Cups. Yeah, Three of Swords. You have kind of set this down because you feel an intensity and maybe you sense like what your place would be with this person. Maybe you sense at times that you're one of many, or you're afraid of the heartbreak. Maybe you sense that there could be another person, that this person is involved, and so you try to set it down to make a decision because you want to be like respectful, you want to move forward. And maybe at one point you touched into the same world as them. You touched into some world of like astrology, or you touched into some world with them where you saw eye to eye, and it was a very like easy place to be together. And then you left because you maybe sensed that or learned that they were involved, and you just had to set it down for your own sanity because you know that your heart has the potential to break. And you would not compete. You would not compete. And you long to be shown from this person. And I see here that they are strategizing on how to come toward you, on how to bring something more tangible to you. they may know that you know about them, and that you've left it behind. What is this person? Because the Four of Wands did come out for them, so they could, of course, be with someone. What is this person with the in the Emperor energy? What are they planning to do about? Okay. What are they planning to do about their situation if they are with someone? I feel like their motive for making a move is that they do feel regret for how they've made you feel. Like they feel like they put you in a place where you felt the connection to and you had to let it go. Oh my God. Death and rebirth. They want to, something about you has transformed them. Now we're getting into Scorpio. In this card, actually, I see a little bit of Pisces with the fish there. You had desire, but you wanted to protect your heart. You wanted to be respectful. And they felt it too. They maybe have this understanding of why you left, but it's like all they can see now, and they've been rebirthed by you. Someone has been rebirthed. I don't know. It seems as if they want to somehow redeem the situation with you. They know they put you in a state of emotional, in a place you didn't really ask to be. And they want to be strategic in coming toward you and reviving something, and maybe even letting go of something that came before to move forward with you. And then the star came out. So I asked, how will you know that this is the one? It could be that it's someone that you hope for, that you know is in another connection. But the thing is like, it's like you've both seen the sign and it's opened up your mind. Okay, we're going Ace of Base here. I saw the sign and it opened up my mind. Oh no, I don't know. Maybe I know I'm happier living without you. I don't know. Oh, and now I'm going to butcher it. But anyway, that song, I forget what that song's about actually. I used to know all the lyrics to that song. But it's like you've both seen a sign, and this person is being transformed by how you're handling this situation. They see it too, they feel it too, they know it. The Four of Wands in this deck is also, interestingly enough, Four of Wands is about marriage, it's about stability, it's about building a home. It's a very light-hearted, it's a very, and in some ways that you have to be very safe to be light-hearted. It didn't give like holy matrimony vibes. I'm not excusing, like, if this person is married, they're married, and I think you are really letting that be and being respectful. But it's allowed you to hope for something like it. It's allowed you to move in ways that are very honest for you. And this person is being rebirthed by your energy. It's like you desire to have a home with this person. You desire to be friends with this person. You all might have a very friendship-based relationship that you all feel very connected, feels very easy, it feels very loving. And they feel it too. Excuse me. Okay, I've said enough, haven't I? Haven't I said the same thing over and over again? You want it, you're gonna let it be easy. And I think because you're releasing, like competing and holding your grief, and knowing that if it comes, it comes. And if it comes with this person, it comes. If it comes with someone else, it's something very similar to what you want. I think it's really drawing this person forward. It's really rebirthing their desire and transforming the way they even see life. Damn Taurus. Damn. I'm gonna have to listen to Ace of Base to see what that song is about. I don't know. Okay, I love you. Bye.